It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This is Davenport. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And on now is the punter. He'll kick it away after 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So now the Bengals get ready for their first drive. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 73 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake, Kendrick. Pressure comes and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they want this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He got 29 yards that time. Here's Davenport. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Throw left side, complete. That's Carroll. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run it with Davenport. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. A run with Davenport to the 27-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
1st and goal from the 3. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
At the Bengals' 4-yard line.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bulls will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Kendrick. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how more can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field.
And they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
But they certainly got dented with that 1st down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point splits the uprights. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 27-yard punt, a return at 4.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kendrick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Kendrick.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series for those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they'll search for that patience here now.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Throwing on 1st down. Kendrick. Looking left side, and it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Kendrick. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Kendrick. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's caught. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to drop that one free.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, Charles, thanks very much. Welcome in, everybody, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's take a look at what we've got on tap as we wrap up the first quarter of the NFL season. Some good-looking matchups on your screen there. One of the best, yeah, I'll say it, it's in Cleveland. A big test there for the Browns, as that promises to be a tight one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. The Voyagers wrap up what's been a perfect month as they open the season a perfect 4-0. And then lastly, on Sunday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good match.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Here now a third down and 8.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
They run the counter. Davenport. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll run on first down. Davenport. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up third and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Dances by him.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
14 yards into Chicago first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Davenport. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's got it complete to Anderson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going to look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And 8 yards.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Kendrick.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards to number 11.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Kendrick.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
Over the middle, complete. That's Holmes. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Bengals' second touchdown of the night.
And the Bulls take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Kendrick got his man complete over the middle. That's Kramer. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, Kendrick. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Kendrick.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Off play action. Kendrick. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carroll. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Throwing to start the drive. Kendrick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Kendrick. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Kendrick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Pulled in at the 24. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run the counter. Davenport.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
They bring their punter out there now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Kendrick.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
4 yards.
Now it's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Kendrick.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
To throw on third down, Kendrick.
Throw pulled in by Ferguson. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, Kendrick.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down 21-18, 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 3. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Final 90 seconds here. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
To number 81. 24-yard gain on the play. First down,
On first down, Davenport. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Davenport. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Chicago.
They run the counter. Davenport.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run the counter. Davenport. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down, and they have regained the lead. That was a big risk here in overtime. It sent him out to fire away from long distance, but he knocks it through to give him the lead.
Edgy, don't you think? Because if he misses there, ball goes to the spot of the kick, correct?
Yep.
And guess what? That only leaves about, 20 yards or so for them to go downfield and be in position themselves. So you have confidence in him, and you have confidence in your defense to go ahead and let him kick that one.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Kendrick.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To throw on 3rd down. Kendrick.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. They wanted to avoid the dreaded fourth down and having to get a conversion or it being the final play. They picked it up, though, on third.
I love how you described that because we've been in those situations and seen it. If you get to fourth down, especially in overtime, things get a little shakier, don't they? The hands get shaky, right? The throw, if you're going to throw the ball, being able to run it, all of that coming down to one big play. Very nice of them and nice for them to pick it up on third.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Kendrick. And his throw here's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this is not going to do it. It's no good. An ambitious effort to try and force this game into sudden death, but it was not to be, and they fall by 3 in overtime. And for the visitors, it is going to be